Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And post the 1.55 update, a lot of people have asked, does the Whispering Eggs exploit, or glitch, or bug, or feature of the game, does it still work? So I thought I'd go back, revisit it, see what was going on. I mean, I was already a couple of systems away with a freighter and all the rest of it. But I come back to the scene of the crime, as it were. Now, we're all familiar with the base. The base is in total disarray. Okay, there are some things to pick up there. That's not an issue. But we're interested in specifically the eggs. Now, before you used to be able to stand on these eggs and then shoot the monsters from this small vantage point. They would spawn and erupt out of the ground. You'd shoot all the eggs, take the larval cores, and go away and sell them, and everything would be easy and you wouldn't get your ass bitten off. Okay, so that's brilliant. Now, what's happening now? Well, I'll tell you. Simple as this. It still works, but you've got to be a bit more careful. They've removed the boundaries so you can't effectively stand on the eggs, or if you can, it's exceptionally difficult. I mean, I'm here trying to get onto an egg. You can't stand on the middle pile, you sink right the way through it. So you're going to have to be a little bit more creative when you start shooting these eggs. Because when you do start shooting these eggs, the monsters are going to erupt out of the ground and they're going to attack you. And they're vicious little swines, they are. They really are vicious. They look exactly like the alien xenomorphs that you've seen in the Alien franchise. But the bounty is worth it. It is worth it. So, there's my Whispering Egg. I'm lining up. I'm going to give it a good shooting, and once I've given it a good shooting, we're going to see a little bit of action. So, here we go. Whispering Eggs. Boom. Right. Nothing in that one. Not every egg is now spawning a larval core. So, whereas before you used to have loads, now they've cut it down to like 3 or 4 per pod. So, easiest thing to do from this, I found, is to go to a vantage point just up on this little ledge, turn around. There's our aliens dancing around like they're like Power Rangers, and we're going to shoot them, right? Which is gratification. Serves real no purpose, but it's gratification. It's gratification in the game. So what you're going to do now, keep on shooting the cores, or shooting the eggs. They're going to spawn out a core. You're going to have to swoop down, right? Pick them up, swoop away. So it's all about swooping, right? Swooping, in my opinion. So there you go. Pretty much the same as before. So I think whatever we called an exploit or a feature or a glitch in the game before has been amended. Now, if you haven't already done so, do me a favour. Click that like and subscribe button, that notification icon. I've been thrilled with the responses I've been getting and the comments in the section. It's a really good community and I want to try and keep this community going. So there you go, I've already got a larval core. Now I'm able to use the duplication feature on this to manipulate more, but I want to try and get a few more. Now all the aliens are spawning right here, okay, right here, and I can swoop down and get more. But what I found was that on the other side of this sort of like cylindrical tunnel type of architecture I'm stood on, there's also another pod of aliens. Now they've all spawned over here. I can go over and I can walk around pretty much without being bothered at all whatsoever on the other side of this and pick up some additional cores. Now I made sure I had quite a bit of space in my inventory to get as many cores as I possibly could. Now see, here we go. They're all on that side. Right? On the other side, there are still a load of eggs. Just shoot some more, just to be on the safe side. So they're getting a bit of a frenzy there. I'm trying to get them all to group on one side. Right, so here we go. More and more erupting out through. Right, now, over here, look. There's nothing. There are the eggs. And there's 2 patches of them. I'm going to try and mine some of them out. It says the swarm is subsiding. Biological horror detected. But they're all on the other side. They're swarming on the other side of the base. So I'm able to go down here and at my leisure pick up these larval cores. Everything's great. You know, I'm picking them up. Here we go. One more over there. See how many are going to spawn. There's another one. Don't fall in the trap of like just shooting loads and loads and loads of eggs and then picking up the cores, because they will dissipate. Shoot an egg, pick the core up. Shoot an egg, pick the core up. So there you go, right? So I've picked up loads of cores. As you can see, I can just poke my head round the corner as I get a bit greedy and go for some more. The aliens are going to start coming around. So I suppose the idea of this is not to be greedy. Get 5 to 8 cores and then move on. As you can see, they're starting to come round the corners now. Something's afoot. Something's going on at the hatchery. And I'm going to be left running for the hills to get to my ship, because I parked it with a little bit of not thinking, to be perfectly honest with you. I parked it over that ridge, and that's quite a trot, especially with all those aliens running after me. So in a bit like that scene now from Raiders of the Lost Ark, the opening sequence where he has the idol and he's being chased by the natives who worship the idol, I'm going to have to make a dash for the ship. There's no 2 ways about it. And here we go. And we're off. We're off for the ship. Right, so the jetpack's refueling. There you go. I've just about got there. Shields are down. I'm in the ship. I can now take off and go and find a small outpost somewhere that's got the galactic trading interface, and then start harvesting these and making money. And with this, I can either just sell them, or I can use the duplication, this dupe glitch that we all know so much about. Now, there's a few ways of doing this. Originally, I was doing this with just 1 refiner, but one of the people who put a comment on my other video, and thank you very much for them, said, well, hey, why don't you use 3? You put your item you want to duplicate in the middle one, and away you go. So that's what I'm going to do. So here we are. I've put 1 down. I'm lining them all up. Just trying to get a just turn green. Let's go to our next one. There it is. So I've been out and got additional materials that I needed to make another refiner specifically for this. Because you do tend to burn money through the game, right? Buying all these ships is quite expensive, especially when you're hit with like a freighter cost. Do you want a freighter for 16 million? Where the hell are you going to get that money from? So you need something like this. So there we go. We've checked them all. There's larval cores in every one of them, but I've only put 5 in the middle refiner. Now it's time to move some stuff over into the starship. Give myself a little bit of space. My freighter is off system, foolishly. These rare metals I've got from mining planetary blue crystals. And I'll put a small picture-in-picture video of me mining those blue crystals that are just outside that one particular port. And I'm going to get in rare elements and rare materials and the like. So I'm transferring an awful lot of my inventory over to the ship. Right, the ship's now full. 5, 10, 15, 20. I get about 30 larval cores now from this exploit. I'm going to dash back over then. I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to make about 1.8 million per run. So this is going to be a hell of a lot of money in a short amount of time. But, you know, it is a bit grindy. But, you know, we don't mind a bit of grind if you're going to get a bit of money. Okay? And I suppose a bit of money. So here we go. Boom. There we have it. We're going to go in there. They're all still there. E, go to maintenance. We're going to check. All you have to do is take the items then from the central refiner. That's all you have to do. You can see it's full. You can't pick it up. There's your larval cores. And that's what you do. So this exploit, this feature, this glitch, it still works in 1.55. all those naysayers, well, you must be doing something wrong, okay? Because it works for me. This is on PC, I've tried it on Xbox as well. I do not possess a PlayStation, unfortunately, but friends of mine who are on PlayStation have also said that it does work. So I've been Ricardo, and this has been the post 1.55 duplication feature and harvesting whispering eggs and running away from aliens process. All still works post 1.55 patch. So thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you've already done so. Leave me a nice comment because we're all friends here. And if you found another way of making money, hey, put it up. I'll make a video of it. You'll get a mention. And hey, let's get through the game. Any hints and tips? Let me know. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Enjoy No Man's Sky.